Hello class. Today we'll start the lecture with difference between compiler and compiler design in compiler design. So we should know the difference between compiler and interpreter. So what is interpreter and what is compiler? I'm Kushal Goyal, your teacher for today. Let's start the topic. So compiler. It is a translator which takes input in high level language, that is high level language, and produces an output of low level language, that is machine or assembly language. So compiler is more intelligent than an assembler. It checks all kinds of limits, ranges, errors, etc. But it's a program but its program runtime is more and occupies a larger part of memory. It has slow speed because a compiler goes through the entire program and then translates the entire program into machine code. So source code, then it will compile in the compiler and then object program you will get. An interpreter is a program which translates a programming language into a comprehensible language. It translates only one statement of the program at a time. Interpreters more often than not smaller than, we should start it from the beginning. Interpreter more often than not are smaller than compiler. In it, source program, then some pre-processing, then intermediate code is generated, then processing, then it enters in the interpreter. So let's see the difference between compiler and interpreter. First is compiler scans the whole program in one go, but interpreter translates program one statement at a time. Second, as it scans the code in one go, the errors, if any, are shown at the end of the end together. In interpreter, considering it scan code one line at a time, errors are shown line by line. Third point is main advantages of compiler is its execution time. It is very fast. But in interpreter, due to interpreter begins slow in executing the program code, it is preferred less. Then fourth is it converts the instruction into systematic code. But in interpreter, it doesn't convert the instruction. Instead, it directly works on source language. Example is C, C++, C Sharp, etc. And for interpreter, Python, Ruby, Perl, Snowball, MATLAB, etc. So thank you class.